And together, they just lit up GQ magazine. Eric Decker and Jessie James are joining us live to talk football, country, and season 2 of their reality show on E! Eric and Jessie, Game On. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being with us here on Fox.
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, listen, I want to wish your daughter, Vivian Rose, I believe her name is, a happy 1-month birthday. Was she born March 18th?
March 18th, yeah,
Yeah.
so 4 months and a couple days.
All right, well, big congratulations there. I want to ask you guys, I didn't know this part of the story. Where'd you guys actually meet? A country star and an NFL star?
Match.com. No.
We met over the phone, actually. He was training in Arizona. I had a show. I was living in Nashville, but I had a show in Jacksonville, Florida, and someone just set us up over the phone, and we started talking.
We had like mutual friends.
Yeah. We just started talking, and he ended up flying here to Nashville, and
Yep.
we fell in love, and that was it.
And that's it. The rest is history. All right, well, tell us a little bit about
The rest is history.
that GQ magazine back in January. You guys clearly aren't shy.
I'll be honest, whenever Eric told us we were going to do GQ, because he'd already been in GQ before, so
Right.
I wasn't really aware I was going to be half naked. They showed up with lingerie, and I was like, I can't wear this.
Right.
And
We
they're
thought it
like,
was going to be like a nice maternity shoot.
we totally did. And I was like, they're like, no, embrace it. It's, you know, you've got to be comfortable in your sexuality as a pregnant woman. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm going to rock this.
And how
I
far
said no
along
to
were
a
you?
couple things for sure.
And how far along
was
were you,
5
Jessie?
months.
You were 5 months along. Wow. Eric, I've
Yeah,
got
5
to
months.
ask you. I've watched the show. I've enjoyed it. You can't seem to get away from Tom Brady. Now, first in Denver, now as a member of the New York Jets this upcoming season. What's that been like, being a part of that rivalry, and then going to the Super Bowl? You guys came up short, but it was quite a season for you as a team and personally as well.
Yeah, it was a fun season, and, you know, disappointing last game for sure. Probably not the way anyone wants to finish their season.
Right.
But the Jets, you know, is a new opportunity. I'm excited. It's a building culture there, and what they're doing. I want to be a part of it. And, you know, like you said, the rivalry with the New England Patriots. That team has been really the face of the AFC for the last decade. So we have our hands full. It's a good challenge, but that's what it's all about. You want to play the best, especially in your division, and you know, Tom Brady, we'll see him twice a year.
And what happened in Denver? Why didn't you re-sign? Was it coming together on money and that sort of thing?
You know, honestly, you know, when I got to Denver my rookie season, I was like, this is a place I could play my entire career. And this year, you know, I really learned about the business side of football. I would have loved to go to come back, but, you know, obviously they had different plans, you know, and we had to kind of walk away. I never really got an offer or a phone call.
Right.
And you know, New York Jets definitely made me feel the most wanted. They felt like I could be a key piece to that team, to that organization, and that's what, for me, it's all about is bringing you know, some assets, whether it's on the field stuff or also off the field leadership, to a team that you can help have success.
And, of course, they just signed Michael Vick as well. Jessie, I've got to ask you, now you're married to an NFL football player, a very good NFL football player. Last year, over 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Is he getting a hard time for showing his life to the world on a reality TV show?
You know, he definitely does. I just think it's just what guys do. I think definitely in the sports world, it's a little bit foreign to be on a reality show. But, you know, our pop culture and our football world, I feel like, are definitely starting to join forces a little bit more. And Eric was just kind of on a head start with that. I think you're going to see a lot more of it, though.
And it really is a good show. I saw an interview you guys did with Hollywood Life, Jessie, where you said, quote, "You're not whoring yourselves out." Have you guys taken criticism from the show? I loved the quote.
No, and you know what?
I'm
No, you know, we haven't, because if people who haven't watched the show will criticize. Once people sit down and actually watch the show, you see how genuine it is. We're not faking anything. We're keeping it real. I'm not walking around and, you know, Christian Louis Vuittons every day, all dolled up with my Louis Vuitton bag. Like, that's just not how we are. We're so down to earth. I'm from a little town in Georgia, and he's from Minnesota. Like, we just keep it real, and I think people like how authentic it is. So we actually don't get that much criticism unless I'm just, you know, not reading it.
Right. And Jessie, you're a new mom now. Now, what's it like with the career now, balancing being a mom for the first time and a budding country career? Do you have any albums on the way out, or what's going on right now with you professionally?
Yeah, I just released my album at midnight last night, so it's out today, and it's #1 right now on iTunes.
Oh, wow.
So I am super stoked about it. It's doing really well. And I mean, it kind of shows me you can balance it and you can do it. I have a #1 album on iTunes, and I got my baby girl at home, and I got to get home soon to breastfeed her. So you can do both. It can work, you know. Obviously, Vivian is my #1 priority.
Absolutely.
But if I've got a little extra time, then I'm going to put it towards music.
And where'd you guys settle in New York City?
And me. We haven't decided yet. You know, the facility is out west in Jersey,
Right.
so we're looking kind of in the surrounding communities to be close to the facility and at least get, you know, a train or drive into the city when we want to get to Manhattan.
Yeah, Eric, that's right. You're going to play your first game of the season in the stadium that you just lost your last game of last season. Is that going to be an emotional comeback for you?
I think it'll be good to kind of get back in the horse, so to speak, and play that game and hopefully win it. So those feelings from last year can be closed.
All right, I look forward to those matchups with the Patriots.
Cool.
That is Eric Decker and Jessie James. Guys, thanks so much for being with us. He's at Eric Decker 87 on Twitter, and she's at the Jessica James on Twitter. The show is Eric and Jessie. It shows on Sunday night on the E! Network. Guys, thanks so much for being with us. Good